chain smoke and I say fuck a lot. But I accept myself for the way I am. I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised.
Gotta be quiet. They're watching us. Before we start, there's a good chance I could be kicked off anytime. I still have 2 strikes till February 12th. So if you haven't been to my backup channel, Dlux Nation, then you haven't seen my last 2 videos. From the New York Post, Twitter refused to remove child porn because it didn't violate policies. Lawsuit. January 21, 2021. It's a lot of 21s. Twitter refused to take down widely shared pornographic images and videos of teenage sex trafficking victim because an investigation, quote, didn't find a violation of the company's policies, a scathing lawsuit alleges. The federal suit, filed Wednesday by the victim and his mother in the Northern District of California, alleges Twitter made money off the clips, which showed a 13-year-old engaged in sex acts and are a form of child sexual abuse material or child porn. The teen, who is now 17 and lives in Florida, is identified only as John Doe and was between 13 and 14 years old when sex traffickers, posing as a 16-year-old female classmate, started chatting with them on Snapchat. Doe and the traffickers allegedly exchanged nude photos before the conversation turned to blackmail. If the teen didn't share more sexually graphic photos and videos, the explicit material he'd already sent would be shared with his, quote, parents, coach, pastor, and others. Doe, acting under duress, initially complied and sent videos of himself performing sex acts and was also told to include another child in his videos, which he did, the suit claims. Eventually, Doe blocked the traffickers and they stopped harassing him. But at some point in 2019, the video surfaced on Twitter under 2 accounts that were known to share child sexual abuse material, court papers allege. Over the next month, the videos would be reported to Twitter at least 3 times. First on December 25, 2019, but the tech giant failed to do anything about it until a federal law enforcement officer got involved. Doe became aware of the tweets in January 2020 because they'd been viewed widely by his classmates, which subjected him to, quote, teasing, harassment, vicious bullying, and led him to become suicidal. Doe's parents contacted the school and made police reports. He filed a complaint with Twitter, saying there were 2 tweets depicting child pornography of himself and they needed to be removed because they were illegal, harmful, and were a violation of the site's policies. A support agent followed up and asked for a copy of Doe's ID so they could prove it was him, and after the teen complied, there was no response for a week, the family claims. Around the same time, Doe's mother filed 2 complaints to Twitter reporting the same material, and for a week, she also received no response. Finally, on January 28, Twitter replied to Doe and said they wouldn't be taking down the material, which had already racked up over 167,000 views and 2,223 tweets. Quote, thanks for reaching out. We've reviewed the content and didn't find a violation of our policies, so no action will be taken at this time. The response reads, quote, if you believe there's a potential copyright infringement, please start a new report. If the content is hosted on a third-party website, you'll need to contact the website support team to report it. Your safety is the most important thing, and if you believe you're in danger, we encourage you to contact your local authorities. In his response, published in the complaint, Doe appeared shocked. Quote, what do you mean you don't see a problem? We both are minors right now, and we were minors at the time these videos were taken. We were both 13 years old. We were baited, harassed, and threatened to take these videos that are now being posted without our permission. We did not authorize these videos at all, and they need to be taken down. The teen wrote back to Twitter. He even included his case number from a local law enforcement agency. But still, the tech giant allegedly ignored him and refused to do anything about the illegal child sexual abuse material, as it continued to rack up more and more views. 2 days later, Doe's mom was connected with an agent from the Department of Homeland Security through a mutual contact, who successfully had the videos removed on January 30. Quote, only after this takedown demand from a federal agent did Twitter suspend the user accounts that were distributing the CSAM, child sexual abuse material, and report the CSAM to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children. states the suit filed by the National Center on Sexual Exploitation and two law firms. Quote, this is directly in contrast to what their automated reply message and user agreement state they will do to protect children. The disturbing lawsuit goes on to allege Twitter knowingly hosts creeps who use the platform to exchange child porn material and profits from it by including ads interspersed between tweets advertising or requesting the material. And they're not alone. If you would look into Facebook, in 2019 there were nearly 17 million reported cases of online child sexual abuse material, 94% of which stemmed from Facebook. I'm not going to read this all, but I'll leave a link if you want to. Again, if you want to make sure to keep up with me, go in the description, in the link tree, linktr.ee/Jamie Dlux. You know who the fuck it is. Fucking stoned. I got motherfucking spaceship. Oh, fuck. Oh, cool. I got it.